what specific steps are being taken to protect that industry? We heard some from the, I believe it was the CEO of Tyson Foods, who was really worried about a break in the supply chain because of outbreaks at some of his plants in other parts of the country. You said the General King was going there. Have there been any issues in any of these plants, and what specific steps are the state taking to try and stop them?
Yeah, I may let General Carden, let me just kind of answer you first there, Richard, but I mean, look, it is concerning. I've followed the stories across, you know, other meat packing plants and other businesses across the state. We obviously, being the #1 poultry producer in the world, have many of those businesses in Georgia. We've been working with the association. Dr. Toomey may want to speak about this as well, to help them with best practices, following the guidelines. I think they've done a lot of things in their plant. I think what we're seeing in Gainesville, and the reason we sent General King up there today, is we got to get the community to buy into this. You know, that community, they're very hard working. They, and I've worked with them for almost 40 years. They are going to go to work unless they just absolutely can't. And that is, you know, that is their culture of being very hardworking people. And this is a time where if they feel like they have a little bit of a cold or one of these 7 or 8 symptoms that I read out earlier, they probably could get through the day, but it is not smart for them to do that. We've got to, I think, educate them. I don't know that the issue is at the plant as much as it is just in the community. When you have somebody that's in the community that gets infected, or if somebody in the plant's infected and they take it back to the community. So that's what we're trying to educate and stop. But I think General Carden may have something on the plant. All right.
You know, I visited one of our specimen points of collection earlier today and had a brief conversation with General Toomey, and we talked to one of the public health directors in Dawson County specifically. They have the poultry industry obviously is big in that part of the state, and we have mobile testing capability that Dr. Toomey asked us to generate to support the Department of Public Health, and obviously at her behest we can move that capability whether it's critical infrastructure workers or whether it's the meat packing industry, wherever the public health leadership tells us to direct that capability, then we're obviously prepared to do so.